Okay, Shinji. First things first. Welcome. I am very happy to have come into contact with you. You have expressed to me some things that you would like to try and get over in your life so that you can live more effectively. I am Dr. Scott, the psychotherapist. All right, and well, it's my job to try and help you live the most effective and just the best life that you can live, to be the best version of yourself so that you can live your best life. I want you to know that you can feel 100% comfortable with me. Okay, we have doctor patient confidentiality here. That means that anything you say is not going to be repeated to anybody else. Do you understand? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Thanks so take care of me.
Of course, of course. So, first, I just want to ask you some baseline questions. That way we can understand. Um, we can that way we can understand what you are going through in your daily life. The first one I have is, what brings you here today?
So I just deleted my social medias, but like my friend told me like someone tried to make a fake account of me. So just to avoid that, so I just recover my Twitter. Then Sensei Scott, Dr. Scott texted me like, "You okay?" So then I just maybe I need a therapy. So then here we go. I am here.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. Have you ever seen a counselor or a therapist or a psychologist before?
Never.
Never. Okay. There's always time to start. There's always time to start. So you told me why you're here, but what would you say is the probably biggest problem that you face with that stuff?
Maybe I can't stop regretting join the fish tank.
You can't stop what?
The regret,
Neglecting.
regretting. Yeah.
You can't. You neglect the fish tank. I understand. I understand. Okay. Um. And how does that problem make you feel?
What I mean?
Like how does it make you feel? The regret. What about it is
How do I feel regret?
yeah. How do you feel when you think about the fish tank?
So basically, I just tortured 42 days, and you know, ended up I get nothing. Like my life became nothing better, the financial way, and also in real life. I just still like in my room every day and go to class and come back my room. That is my entire life. So I just like meaninglessly tortured 42 days. So like
Ah,
I feel like I waste my life and public shamed.
okay, okay. I understand. I understand. Uh, what makes the problem better? What makes you feel better when you end up thinking about this stuff?
I think money because I was in the fish tank because of the to get like the money. So like basically I'm international student, so that my tuition is so expensive. So to cover up, I just joined that. Yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of financially fucked up right now.
Hmm.
I think that is the biggest cause of the like feeling now.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. I have a few more. I have a few more questions before we can move on to some of the exercises that we will end up going over to today. Hold on one second. I am just adjusting something very quickly. So, in general, how would you describe your mood on a daily basis when you are not thinking about the Leglet for the fish tank?
So like otherwise the regretting. So
Otherwise, what?
So other thing except for the regret, like how do I feel?
Yes.
I don't know, like just depressed or nothing. Because basically, I just do study and doing nothing. Like that is my entire life right now.
Hmm.
So I don't know, nothing.
I understand. All work and no play makes Shinji a dull boy, it sounds like.
I feel like empty.
Okay. What positive changes would you like to see happen in your life?
Hmm. I don't know. Like I want to feel better.
Okay. Okay. And the last two questions I have for you for this little introductory phase is, what do you expect from the counseling process?
I don't know. I wanna like make sure like how can I solve this situation right now, especially like from my mental.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm just taking notes as to where it benefits. Uh, I just want to make sure that I write that down so I can come back to it when it comes down to it. Okay, so the last question would be, what do you feel it would take for you to feel happier or more at peace?
Hmm. I don't know. Like I should be more or less greedy or something.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I'm writing this one down as well. Huh. Okay. All right. So, um, that's good. That's good. I am, what I'm hearing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and flip you know, flip the page around a little bit. Just flip it around so I can get a new thing. What I'm hearing right now is you ended up on a show, hoping that your life would improve, but you're filled with regret now because you are going back to your regular life and you have not had the experiences you were hoping to have afterwards. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and go on to the next part. So, I feel that I have a bit of a baseline for you right now. We're gonna move on to some exercises. Okay, and these exercises are they're going to help with a few things. They're going to help with a few things, and one of those things is going to be helping to identify just where your mind is in the most general sense. But in addition to that, it's going to help me to identify what illness you may potentially have. So this first one, is going to be a word association. Not test, but exercise. Are you familiar with word association?
Kinda. Yeah.
Okay. Just in case, I'll explain. So, word association. The way this is going to work is I'm going to say a word. It's just going to be one word. And you're going to repeat back to me, or not repeat back to me, excuse me. You're going to say the first word that comes to your mind when you hear the word that I say. So, if I say dog, typically people think of cat. So, they just say cat. You don't have to think about this, and there is no right or wrong answer. All you have to do is just say the first word that comes to mind when you end up hearing the words that I'm saying. So does that make sense to you?
Okay. Like just like relate word that first come up. I don't say that.
Yep, yep. Just the first word that comes up.
Okay.
So are you
Got
ready?
it. Yeah.
Okay. The first word is blow.
Job.
Job. Okay. All right. I'm gonna write these down so I can have them. For later. The next word is anal.
Like sex.
Sex, huh? Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Cream.
Pie.
Pie. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Boo.
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 Boo. Boo.
Boo.
B-O-O.
No, B-U.
B-U.
Yeah.
B-U. Boo. Like Majin Buu.
Okay. All right. Golden.
Golden.
Yes.
Golden. Scrub.
What was that?
Scrub.
Scrab?
Yeah, like beetle.
Oh, scarab. Okay. Horse.
Horse. Like white guy.
White guy. Okay. White guy. That's 2 words, but I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
What is that? Cleveland?
Cleveland? Yes.
I don't know what is that.
Cleveland. It's a city in Ohio.
Oh, huh. Ohio?
Ohio. Okay.
Ohio. Okay, just Ohio. Because
Okay.
I have no idea.
And there is one more. Dirty.
Dirty bitch.
Bitch. Yes. There's no need to be bringing up my ex here. Thank you very much. But all right. So that is the end of the word association, and I'm very interested in these answers. They are telling me quite a bit. So how are you feeling thus far, Shinji, about this experience? I have to say, I have to ask.
The like word thing? Like
Yeah, like how are you feeling thus far? You feeling comfortable? You feeling like anything is being helped thus far? I know we only just started, but I'm just curious how you're feeling right now.
I feel like a little bit better somehow.
Good, good. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, so with that said, we have the next exercise. Okay, now this exercise is going to be an ink blot exercise. Now, are you familiar? Have you ever seen ink blots or anything like that?
Yeah. I saw just like panda stuff.
Yeah. So it's actually kind of similar to word association, except this time it's pictures. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I have 4 different pictures that are ink blots, okay? They are not, or I'm not going to say they're not pictures of anything, but they're abstract. It's not like I'm going to show you a picture of a house or anything like that, right? But it is going to be up to you to tell me what you see in the pictures that I'm going to show you. Okay? Do you understand?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I get right here. Oh yeah, and then I need to okay, we're good. All right, so with that said, are you ready for the first blot? Okay. So, I want you to tell me what you see here.
I don't know, like someone fingering to like dead body.
Someone fingering a dead body. Huh. All right, interesting. Okay. All right, I'm gonna write these ones down as well, just to make sure. All right. Okay. So somebody fingering a dead body. All right. Well, that's Okay. So number 2. All right.
Okay. I don't know, it's just gay sex, like penis and small penis and super long BBC.
Huh. You know, the crazy thing about this is that everybody sees something different. I actually see I actually see Joe Biden riding a horse when I see this. It's very interesting to see the differences in how people perceive these things. You know, it's
Yeah, understandable.
okay. Well, we have two more. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I don't know, it's just like double head dildo.
Dildos. Just one dildo?
Double.
Oh, double dildo. Double dildo. Yes. Huh. Okay. Okay. I need to write that one down as well. All right. Okay. And then, are you ready for the last one?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I don't know, it's just amoeba.
An amoeba. Huh. You know, I can actually see that one a little bit. I can see that one a little bit. That's interesting. Okay. All right. So let me just write this last one down here. Gonna go ahead. All right. I'm just reviewing the notes here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So. One moment. Sorry, I need to check the agenda for today just to make sure. Okay, so I think I have a good idea of what is going on here, and I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. I'm going to save that for when I prescribe you what I think is going to help you with the medications and stuff like this. What we're going to be doing right now is we're going to go over a coping mechanism, okay? And this is a word comfort exercise. Now, this is something that I thought up myself, okay? This is a Dr. Scott special, and it's something that I've found will help people out to the best. One sec. It's going to help people to calm down in the heat of the moment when they are feeling stressed or upset or otherwise angered. And the way this works is you're going to say a word that has many different syllables to it. Or, many different syllables, many different pieces to it, right? And the way this works is you focus in on saying the word, and it brings your heart rate down and it brings you into a state of relaxation. So these are going to be some pretty long words that I'm going to be saying to you. Okay, words, phrases, things like that. And I'm going to be saying them to you, and you're going to be repeating them back to me. Okay?
Okay. So just repeat that.
Yep, you're going to repeat back to me.
Okay.
Okay. Lollapalooza.
Then I think Zalupoala like that.
No,
Or
Lollapalooza.
I should repeat. Okay.
Yep, repeat.
Lollapalooza.
Yes, try it again. Lollapalooza.
Lollapalooza.
Okay. All right, now try it again once on your own.
Lollapalooza.
Okay. Okay. Elephant.
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 Okay, now one more time on your own.
Elephant.
Yes, okay. Okay. Lolita Express.
Lolita Express.
Yes, Lolita Express.
Lolita Express.
All right, one more time on your own.
Lolita Express.
Okay. So we have two more. Okay.
Okay.
China deserved it.
China deserved it. China deserved it.
China deserved it.
China deserved it.
Okay, good. One more time, nice and loud.
China deserved it.
Okay. Yes. One more.
China deserved.
Oh no no
Sorry.
no. Go hey hey hey. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you'd like to say it one more time.
No, yeah, it's okay.
All right. I'm not sorry for Pearl Harbor.
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 Okay. One more.
I'm not sorry for Pearl Harbor.
All right. So that's the end of the coping mechanisms. Now, I've come to a conclusion in this first therapy session, and we're gonna address it more in our subsequent sessions. But I think I'm comfortable enough with my belief to say what I think it is. I think you have tankitis, and I'm going to be prescribing you, 2 grams of fentanyl per day. You can take it however you want, orally, rectally. You can put it in a needle and inject it much in the way that people do their diabetes medication. But you're going to absolutely positively have to make sure that you do all 2 grams of the medication as soon as you wake up in the morning. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what if I only take
I'm sorry, what?
What if I only take concentrate?
If you only
So
take
should I just
concentrate,
yeah.
that is an option. That is an option we can discuss. I don't know what they would have at the pharmacy, but I know a guy who he tends to make his stuff on his own. He's pretty reliable. He's always there when you need him. So.
Okay.
I can put you in touch with him. I'll give you I'll give you a few prescriptions. That way you won't have to go back week after week. You'll be able to go back every like 6 months or so. And I think we'll go ahead. We'll monitor how you are on the medication, and if and when everything turns out fine, we'll go ahead. We'll probably up it. And we'll see how everything goes.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I
Thank you.
finally can stop regretting. I can finally like forget about everything.
That is the goal here. Our goal is your goal, Mr. Shinji, and our goal is to make you live your best life, regardless of what that is. So I just want to say thank you very much. It's very nice to meet you, and you can go on your way out. There's going to be a receptionist. She'll go ahead and she'll talk to you about billing and stuff like that. We accept most insurances and things like that. And so we'll go ahead. We'll get another session set up, and we can do our thing.
Thank you. Yeah. Maybe I got a point later.
Fantastic. Okay. So with that said,
Yeah.
we will go ahead. We're gonna have to come back in a second though. So we're gonna have to come back and do some stuff. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump off for a second. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for being with us for the therapy session for our good friend Shinji. And thank you very much, Shinji, for being here. I appreciate the hell
Yeah,
out of this, man.
yeah. Thanks for
It was
inviting
really
me.
fun.
Yeah,
What's that?
and thanks for inviting me also.
Oh yeah, of course, man. So we had a super chat. It was for $2. I don't know if it's a super chat that I want to read out though. It's seems like a bit of a weird super chat. So I apologize to
Cool.
whoever sent in the $2, but I'm not gonna read that. Whenever I have a guest on, if there's any super chats that I feel are pointed in like a bad way, I'm not gonna do that. I care more about Shinji than I do some fucking YouTube guy. So
Thank you.
there's that. But how have you been, man? I know you've been kind of going through it, but like how are you other than that? Are you're able to
Yeah,
find
like
moments of like
yeah,
peace,
academic
right?
thing. Yeah, academic thing is not bad. It's almost done, and also it's almost summer break, so I have
Mm.
to get out from the like my dorm. So maybe I'm gonna come back to Japan. Then I'm gonna get job, do the part-time job to earn the tuition. Yeah,
Mm.
that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
my
yeah. It seems like you're caught in a rut. Honestly, it seems like you're
Mhm.
caught in a rut, and you just got to keep on trucking, keep on pushing forward, and eventually the finals and everything will happen, and you won't have to worry about college for a little while, and that's always
Yeah,
a good
that's
thing.
yeah. Like especially I was kind of not depressed, more like just tired of the like juggling job, like juggling stuff, like
Mm.
academic thing, financial thing, and internet thing, and more thing outside of the like just showing up here. So
Oh yeah,
that's a lot, yeah.
yeah.
But finally, the academic thing is not concerned right now. So yeah, that's good feeling now.
Mm. Oh
At
yeah.
least I feel better. Yeah.
Do you have many friends at your college? I don't know if Crash, your buddy, I don't know if he is at
Uh,
your college or not.
yeah, maybe he's kind of only my friend right now. Unfortunately,
Mm.
and my roommates, yeah, my roommates are nice. So sometimes I hang out with them, and yeah, sometimes like I just keep these songs from Crash, the guy, because you know, like imagine the like having fun in real life. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like that. Yeah, because basically I was not the fan of the MD or like fish tank. I didn't know about that, but maybe. But for them, it's different thing. But for me, it's just a show I join.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not super crazy about that. Like I'm not super like like how to say super mania of the like some hide.
Yeah.
Just I appreciate them, but I'm not like I don't have any passion to stick on them so much. Yeah, yeah. So
Nah.
I just want to do whatever I want.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
have to look out for yourself at the end of the day. And
yeah,
like you ended up on the show not because you were like, oh, this looks cool, I want to be a part of this, but because your friend was like, yo, like Shinji would be good for this. And
yeah,
so it would be like, if it's not your cup of tea insofar as you're like, oh dude, I totally want to like um sorry, I was trying to find a list of questions that I had for you that people wanted to ask me, so that's why I was like listening and doing this. But like
yeah.
the
It's okay.
the bottom line of what I'm trying to say is like you got to take care of yourself, and whatever you want to do is what you want to do, and like fuck what anybody else wants. Even if it's somebody who's a friend of yours, and they think they're looking out for your best interest and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
they don't know you like you know you. I don't know you like you know you. You know
Mm,
and you gotta do whatever is gonna make you be at peace at the end of the day.
hmm. Yeah. But the problem is the like financial stuff. Yeah,
Mm.
that's as I said as a joke, but at the same time it's kind of serious one.
Oh yeah, nah, money
Yeah,
money problems, you can make them into a joke, but they're never really a joke like that.
yeah. To be
um
honest.
yeah,
Yeah.
that it's gonna solve itself though. How old are you again, Shinji?
23 years old.
23? Yeah,
Yeah.
I can. Like, I'm 29, so it's not
Mhm.
like I'm like that much older than you or anything like that. But you know, I'm on the other side of 25, the wrong side of 25 is what people call it. And like, you know, I'm not done learning. I'm not done having experiences that are gonna like shape my worldview and things like that. But if there's one thing I've found out, it's that as long as you're not doing drugs and committing crimes, you know, um, everything typically will turn out pretty okay, you know, as long as you're
Yeah.
not throwing banana peels into the road for you to slip on, you know, because I know,
Yeah, like Mario Kart. Yeah.
yeah, I know so many people, you know, I talked to an ex recently. I won't tell you the entire story, but basically, like, I dated her for like 5 years, and she was just like a nightmare to deal with for a lot of it, and you know, she broke up with me. It was kind of a mutual thing, but she was the one who was like, no, like, let's break up. Um, and she ended up getting with this guy who she got pregnant by, and
Mm.
now she's like a single mom and shit like that. And it's for all the same reasons that I was telling her, like, hey, like, cool it, don't be a fucking idiot, don't make bad decisions, you know. And like, I knew that was what was going to happen with her because of the decisions she made. And like, I'm trailing off, and I apologize for that. I in my head I was going to be able to tell this in a little bit of more of a concise way. The bottom line is just keep, like, make good decisions, dude. You know, and
Yeah.
you'll be fine. You know, stay away from drugs and alcohol in a real way. You know, everybody likes to party a little bit. I get it, but you know, and don't like, you know, it's like, I think Nick Rochefort says, like, don't co-sign on a car with your fucked up girlfriend or something like that, and you're fine. You know.
Yeah. Just need the damage control right now. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
That's a good way. You know. It's gonna suck for a while, you know, and there's gonna be times in your life where things just do suck. But if you keep on going forward, it's not gonna suck, you know. And I'm not trying to be Mr. Big Bro here. I'm not trying to be like, oh, dude, I'm telling you, like, but you know, like, we are concerned for you. You know, we want you to we don't want you to like be down bad. We don't want you to be like in a bad spot. You know, we want you to be happy and healthy and shit like that, you know? So when we see some of the stuff we've seen on Twitter, we're like, oh shit, but we also don't exactly 1,000% know how to help or what to say, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, one sec. So I have some questions for people
Yeah.
that people wanted to ask. Um, what's it called? And like I said, I'm not gonna go to any questions or anything like that I think are in bad faith or anything like that. There are actually some pretty interesting questions in there that I would like to get your opinion on. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I don't even know 1,000% like what this means. I asked the person what they meant by that.
Mhm.
But Friendship Emulator on Twitter asked, or told me, ask him if he realizes he's the first fish in history to utilize the internet as a tool. The hashtag, the podcast, the pure unadulterated Kino. How did he know to do that? Now, I don't even 1,000% know what that person's talking about, but it was interesting enough as to where I wanted to ask it to see if you know what they're talking about.
Maybe they're talking about the like hashtag save Shinji and what do you say? Like hashtag and
Oh,
what?
did
Yeah,
it
what
was?
they say? Yeah.
Sorry. Hashtag the podcast, and that was the only other thing that was like, you know, like an internet thing.
Uh, so basically, I just tried to survive the fish tank. So like to survive the fish tank, like I need an endorsement and get attention from the audience. If no one cares, maybe they are gonna like kicked out, like removed. So to get attention, like I have disadvantage because my language, my English is my second language, so I have to.
Mm.
So I just think about how to get the attention and audience endorsement from the audience in this situation. Especially I don't have internet, just some goods. Maybe I can just talk, whatever. like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I get it. I think I get it. Yeah, because there was a point where you were talking to the camera, and that's where the Save Shinji hashtag came from, right? Am I remembering correctly?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
That's like
I do remember that then. Okay.
yeah. Like it's like New Year's Eve, I think.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right. So, the next one is ask. This is by Vaped on Twitter as well. Ask him about his plans, his life, his goals, things he needs help with.
Yeah. Yeah. So first I'll go like I just want independent first, financially, because I just depending on my parents. I just worked at I took gap year like 2021 to
Mm,
2022. I did work at like various schools and stuff. But even though like I couldn't earn the money that's cover up my tuition, so
mm,
the first thing is I want to financially independent. I don't want to depend anyone like in a financial way.
mm.
So then I want to think about my future, like the porn matrix or something like the study about brain machine interface and go to the master degree, like grad school.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense about the financial dependence thing. I will say though, um, like the present is the most important because you'll end up going to the future like in a better way. But also like, just don't think about perfection. Take what you got when you got it as well. Like don't get so hyped up on the idea of like, no, I have to be financially independent, that
Mm-hmm.
you allow that to get in the way. Because like I can remember that too. I didn't go to college. I got kicked out of my house when I was 19. I fought with my parents a lot. And I was totally convinced that I would have it all together by the time I was 20. And I got kicked out like 2 months before my birthday. I was like, oh, dude, fucking, it's all good, dude. Bro, it's fine. It wasn't. It fucking wasn't. I didn't really get my shit together until I was like 23, 24. And that
Mm-hmm.
was just that, like, I stopped smoking weed and like doing other drugs. And I really started to buckle down and work hard. If you're working hard, if you're like making those right choices, like I was saying, just like, don't feel bad about like if somebody has to help you. If you're that good and you get a good job, you can pay them back when the time comes. you know
Mm-hmm. So how did you recover from that situation? Like just stop smoking? Then what did you do?
Well, you see, with me, it was pretty easy because I was just making shitty choices, so I had to start making better choices.
Mm-hmm.
I used to not like, I wasn't able to hold a job for more than like 6 months, maybe 7 or 8, right? And I was like, I was just not in a good spot, and because of that, like, I stopped smoking weed. I started making sure that like I wouldn't like go hang out with my friends on a work night and stay out till like 4 a.m. and then like, fuck, I gotta be up at 6 to go to work at 7. Like, I was
Yeah.
a yeah, I was a goober back in the day. Honestly, I was an absolute fucking idiot. And like, you seem like you have that work ethic though. Like, you seem like the kind of guy who, when you got to do something, you just do it, and you do it like with, even if it's not a smile, you're just getting it done. And
Yeah.
you, like you said, all you do is study. That work ethic is there. You don't have the problems that I had. You know, and I'm just trying to tell you, like, don't get inside your own head about it. Like, if somebody's offering you help, if you can get the help from somebody, definitely take the help if you can. You know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Um, silly underscore B says jelking for fun and for profit. That's not exactly a question. I think that's a statement. But do you agree or disagree?
What do you mean? Like, so jerking off to the just feeding or what?
Jelking is jelking is a way that people make their dick bigger, to my understanding.
Ah, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like this. I know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's yeah, maybe some of my friends tried that. I don't know it's effective or not, but I've heard if you do that, like you can like feel better when you eject. I don't
Jeez.
know. I don't know how
I don't
does
know.
it work, but my friend says so. It
I don't
can be.
know. Maybe I'll have to start and I'll report back to everybody. I'll report back to all you as to whether or not it works. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Um. Sorry, I just want to make sure. So El Rato on Twitter says, "Will he return to social media? Will he ever be involved with Fish Tank again, making a return or working on production?"
So yeah, the first of all, I'm not the Andrew Garfield stuff, so I don't contact with the like production since the somehow sent me the book. That is
Hmm.
a yeah, last contact, and like my friends like forced me to send the text to Jet because like
Hmm.
I'm I have financial problem. Like my friend says like maybe he can like solve the problem like that. But I feel like maybe Jet's gonna just leak like Summer's like voicemail like that. So yeah, I just don't want to text, but he just forced me to do that. So there's no like so nothing bad. So just text him.
Hmm.
So then I just sent like I just gave my friend to the phone. Then he texts to Jet as behave like me.
Ah.
So like
Okay.
how's doing like thanks for the like voting about me in the Twitter or some stuff.
Hmm.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
mean, Jet wouldn't leak things like that. You know
yeah.
that wouldn't happen. I like some of the things that happened during season 2 happened because there were bad actors dedicated to doing like bad things. Like Jet wouldn't do some weird shit like that.
Yeah.
Um.
And also
No, no, go ahead, go ahead.
and also like there's no way they can help me in this situation right now. So so
Mm.
like you know like I have to be independent. And also there's a limit the being the person of the reality show. It doesn't last so much,
Mm.
so I have to be something
Mm.
like as long as I don't I if I have like super talented like singing or like kickboxing or some stuff, maybe I can do some that stuff, but I don't have any like feature right now. Just the person of the from reality show, just Japanese. So I thought I think like it's hard to like just being the person like Shinji Kawasaki. So that is why like I want to be different. Like like I will not come back to social media. I just keep the account because to avoid the fake accounts. Yeah.
Mm.
I
Okay.
heard some. I heard some people like making the like, AI fake my movie. Yeah.
Yeah, there can be some there can be some weird stuff that comes out of this internet thing. I'm
Yeah.
sure you know that. So Hubba Baloo on Twitter asks, uh, "Do you have AIDS since the second test only came back as neutral?"
I don't know. I don't take any sexual disease test yet because yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I don't think an at home AIDS test is gonna be good anyway.
yeah. I'm good.
Hmm. Okay. Um. Uh. 12-ounce bunny says, not a question, but please tell him he could be hilarious. He could be making hilarious content by just being himself. Seeing him talk about how he's a failure on his stream was legit heartbreaking because he didn't give himself a fair shot before deciding to give up.
Hmm.
Yeah, people like you for you, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it,
Oh yeah.
but most of them doesn't care about it so much. Yeah,
Mm.
that's tough. Yeah, but that is a limit of the. I said, as I said, like being the person of the reality show, the contestant. Yeah.
No,
Because most of the fans is the fan base is just like the show, not the each contestant. Yeah. So
okay.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm like shuffling through these questions right now.
Okay.
What was it like when you first got to America? And what was it like when you got on Fish Tank?
What do you say?
What was it like when you first got to America? Like what was that like for you?
What's the first cut like when I arrived
When you
here?
when you first arrived.
So how do I feel?
Yeah.
Nothing, just wide.
Just
It's
what?
wide. It's not dense. Like it's pretty big city.
Oh, wide. I thought you said white.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
no,
oh, that's weird.
I feel that way also. Like the people is totally different, but more like because the Japanese dense, so dense. So
Yeah. America's a big place, and even the buildings are big. Like if you go to Europe, like you go to a house, and
yeah,
it's kind of cramped there. But in America, we have like wide open spaces and stuff like that, even in our houses. You know.
yeah, I don't like the garden or everything. Yeah.
Okay. So education system, America versus Japan, and what they mean is like, like what are some of the differences that stuck out to you?
I don't know. The Wow. So first thing is if you want to learn about the specific thing, like I want to connect brain on a computer, or like you want to like study about I don't know, like dentist or some specialized stuff. So you should go to the United States because Japanese universities are pretty good at everything, but not good at the specific thing. So
Yeah.
and also
That
it's pretty strict. It's hard to get in, especially university.
That makes sense. Yeah. It's education's a big thing in Japan. It's a big thing here, but it's like it's an even bigger thing in Japan compared to here. You know,
Yeah,
it's like the cultures are completely different surrounding them.
yeah, especially Asia. Yeah, compared to China and Korea, it's more rules. They're more strict and more competitive.
Oh yeah, they're really competitive over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We have um we have one more that I'm going to go over. It's Focused Eagle says ask him what he thinks about Yukio Mishima and if he's familiar with his work. I don't know who that is, so if that was like a weird question, then my bad.
And no, he's just the Japanese literature, like writer,
Oh, literature writer. Yeah.
literature
So
writer,
Japanese author.
author. Like he was maybe he was active like around 1915 to 16, like after the war. Like he couldn't he couldn't get in the war because he's kind of like not good at the not mental health situation. That is why like
He was
he
gimped.
couldn't he couldn't get in. So that is why he's kind of regretting. He's kind of feel bad about didn't join the army because his friend is died in the war, but he just survived. Just so then like he has complex. But so that is why like he just focused on the military or like how Japanese should be or like how like Japanese should be after war, especially like the social structure is broken like after war because of the like emperor staff and foreign staff. It's complicated. So yeah, I know him, but as a historical perspective, I don't know about his work, like literature work so much.
Okay. Yeah, so that's all the questions I had from Twitter. I don't know if anybody else has any questions or anything like that that they want to ask. Super chat would probably be the best way to send those in. Um, but yeah, so what are um because I already asked that, but I don't know like
Yeah, you can say.
do you have any plans as of right now, right? Don't give away too much. You don't have to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go down to 123 Summer Street in fucking California. You don't have to like do that. But do you have any like concrete plans as to what you're gonna do like in the next like week or even month, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like next week plan.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
Like,
what are you gonna like? Whether it's you're gonna stream again or if you're gonna try and find a way to like I don't know what
as a be myself. So how should I? How will
yeah
I step next step?
yeah like what's your next step in I don't know why I'm having such a hard time.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're talking about how there's issues in your life right now, and you're trying to find a way to like get past them and stuff like that. Do you have any ideas as to what you're gonna do in the immediate to try and alleviate some of the bullshit?
I don't have no idea now. Now, but I don't know. Like it's hard to recover like in this identity like Shinji Kawasaki
Mm.
because if I suddenly start okay I'm gonna do the cooking like so like no one's gonna like my fan base doesn't care about the cooking stuff, so if I maybe I should start something like from zero, like I should not use this reputation or like fame.
Mm.
Yeah. So maybe I want if I gonna start a new thing, I want to start from zero.
Okay.
But if there is something I can do as a like this situation, like maybe I can do. I want to do because I need money.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think like I said, you got to do what you think is going to be best for you at the end of the day. Whether it's like trying to find a job somewhere, like back in Japan or something like that, or if you want to give the streaming or like content creation thing a try, like, but it's like I said, people like you for you. So it's not something where like you have to be like, oh no, like I have this thing that I'm doing. Whatever you do, there's gonna be a certain amount of people who they're just like, yo, like Shinji's cooking noodles, dude, that's fantastic. I want to watch that. Shinji's punching holes in the wall, dude, I'm there, right? Like, there's gonna be people that are like that. There's people that are like that for me, like I could be sitting here like fucking throwing. I could be making paper airplanes and just throwing them, and they'd watch my stuff because they like me as a person. And I love the hell out of those people. If any of you guys are watching, thank you so much for being with me even when I'm not doing something huge, right? Um like steer into those people and don't worry about like, oh, I'm not a guy who does this or that, right? And just think like, hey, what can I do to help project my personality, you know? Not to keep on like steamrolling and talking, but like I've cooked box tea on here. That's an Irish food. I've cooked grilled cheese sandwiches. Right. I've cooked stuff on my streams. I've done video gaming streams. I've done a lot of stuff, and I'm not saying I'm a trillionaire off it. I'm not saying I get a million views, but like there's people that want to watch me. So like I'm just saying, don't discount the fact that people do like you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I should be.
Hmm. And I just got a couple of super chats, right? By the way, all the super chats are going to Shinji as well. I'm gonna tally everything up, and I'm gonna send him the money however I can. But
Thank you.
Goon Gaming says, for the record, we do care about Shinji cooking. There's one person at least. But that's his name. Is just But says, "You slaying lots of stinky gaijin gash in American school. Best wishes on accomplishing your dreams." That was a question. He's asking if you're getting all the ladies over in your college.
No comment.
We saw you do this though. You did that. You were like, no comment, no comment.
I want to keep private, so
That's not a bad idea. I have a wife, and I don't let her come anywhere near the camera. I'll talk to her on stream. I'll be like, "Yo, bitch, is she in here?" No, she's not. But
what
you
are
know,
you? Sure.
hey, yo,
Yeah,
bitch.
bitch.
Dookie Post says Shinji was liked because he talked about his random interests. We'd watch a Shinji cooking stream. You see, there's people who would watch your stuff. Just pick a time in a day, right? Like Fridays. Well, I do Fridays at 9. Don't do Fridays at 9. But
Okay.
like Tuesday at 6 p.m. Something like that, right? Keep in mind you're on the East Coast, so it might be a little bit better for you to kind of the East Coast, the West Coast. So it'd
Yeah.
be good for you to do it a little bit earlier in the day where you're at if you can, because
Yeah.
you'll get East to West.
The
Um,
PST and EST
yeah,
difference.
yeah,
I always consider about that. Yeah.
yeah. But like, just pick a day and like just pick a day, even 2 days, and just be like, yo, these are the times I'm streaming, and I'm gonna think about stuff. I'm gonna think about activities to do. You know,
Yeah.
do fucking. I don't know if you do origami. Maybe I'm doing the stereotype thing. But if you know origami, do fucking origami. Like Japanese culture is huge in America. We got mad weebs here. Like they would love to watch a real live Japanese guy do Japanese shit.
Yeah.
And also the culture shock thing too. Like Japanese guy tries cooking hot dogs or whatever. Like you don't even have to put a ton of effort into it, right? Like obviously the more effort you put into it, the better it's going to be. But um like just think outside the box and have a little bit of fun with it, and you'd be surprised where that can take you.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so
Streaming. Yeah.
so there's
For
that.
me, yeah, streaming is kind of tough for me. I think maybe I should.
Mm,
I I just made some YouTube short. Like I feel
mm,
like making the more short and dense stuff, like dense like contained stuff is
mm.
much feel better for me because
Oh yeah, steer into that then, dude. You know,
yeah,
I've been trying to do more shorts because my regular YouTube content, the videos, is not doing good. I think YouTube's kind of fucking with my channel a little bit. Plus, I probably am making some videos that people just don't want to see as well. I don't want to be like it's everyone's fault but mine, but like steer into what you think is going to be best for you. And if that means you're not going to do any internet related stuff, then all right. You know, I'm just saying whatever you do, make sure you're doing it to try and be the best you that you can be. You know?
yeah.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you. Yeah, but yeah, it's hard.
yeah. No, it's not like working 12 hours a day, but it is a little bit taxing in terms of like having to think about stuff that you think people will like, and then like you have those moments of doubt. It's like when we jumped off, I was like, "Hey, I think people liked these jokes that I made, but I'm not too sure." And it's like, well, you got to take a risk sometimes, and you got to just go into it and be like, whatever. I don't know if this is going to be loved or hated or whatever, but I'm just going to do it. And at the end of the day, fuck anybody who is like being an asshole about it. They don't matter.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So with that said, it's been about an hour. Did you want to wrap it up? And
Oh, it's on an hour. Wow.
yeah, yeah,
How's
it
the
went pretty
comment?
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could keep going if you want. It's just we're hitting a point where it's like, okay, what do we want to talk about now?
Yeah. What are I talking about? let's catch up the comment. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to take a look at comments?
Okay, I cannot check that.
Okay. Oh, somebody asked. Actually, somebody asked, "Are you gonna watch 2.5?"
Too fun. I don't know. Maybe no.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
That's all right. Watch whatever you want to watch. You know.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. You know, like sometimes it's kind of became my trauma thing for me.
No, I get that. You know.
Maybe I need to like keep distance from the think about this. Like recently, I just try to avoid the recall the past thing.
No, I get that. You know, if you don't think you can handle it, you know, you definitely shouldn't. You shouldn't put yourself in that situation. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry, one sec. I'm just looking around right now. I have to sift through the stuff. Somebody said 24-hour live stream till you reach your goal. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's something you could try. I've never done a 24-hour live stream. I don't know if I have the stamina for it, but you know, it's a potential. I guess I don't know. You know.
Yeah, like the 24 hours like stream is good idea as long as they have like time schedule decently. They did this like decent time schedule.
Oh yeah.
But now it's kind of impossible for me. Like there's nothing to do, and I don't have friends who can help me. So.
Yeah, it's definitely
it's tough work.
Yeah, it's not like the chill streams I do. That's for sure. You know,
Yeah.
I'll do chill streams where I don't have any ideas on what to do, so I'll just like sit in front of the camera. I'll just be like, "Well, all right, hey everybody, we're gonna talk about this shit today," and I just go off on it. You know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's hard. Like it's hard to like switch the type of the streaming, like chill and just do some like actual stuff or not. I mean, yeah, any factors makes me feel hard.
Yeah. Nah, I get what you're saying. See, I'm seeing a lot of people who are saying, Shinji, just do whatever you want, you know? And oh, Jimmy was in the chat. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but excuse me. Jimmy said someone should let him know that there will always be whiners and complainers, but people in general are interested in whatever we do. Exactly. That's kind of what I was saying. Somebody said start a cult, and I can't say the rest of that. I don't think I can say the rest of it, but he said start a cult. And he said you should Shinrikyo the subway.
Yeah,
is what he said. So
it's the
he said
the terror stuff.
Yeah, he said it worked out well for the other guy, and this guy has an Israel flag on his as his profile picture. I don't know. It's funny. Something about that almost seems appropriate.
Anyway. Yeah, like I should start a cult. Yeah, that's like I talk about with my Japanese friend. Like, you know, like recently VTuber is VTuber like anime girls. Yeah, like talks.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of people like send them the money for just super. That's exact super chat. Like it's they are like billion or like or something like that's crazy.
Oh yeah,
million. Yeah.
People love the hell out of that shit. I had somebody who they did something very nice for me, and I appreciated the hell out of them. But when I was like, "Yo, like, let me know if there's anything I can do for you," they were like, "Oh, could you wish my favorite VTuber a happy birthday? It's her birthday today." And I was like, "Nah, man, I don't think I can do that, dude. I'm sorry. Thanks for what you did for me. I appreciate the hell out of it. If you asked me for money, I would have said yeah, but I'm not. You're not gonna see me at VTuber happy birthday on Twitter. There's no way in hell I'll do that, man.
Yeah, massive awkward. Yeah,
dude, you should start you should start being an ironic VTuber. You know, you
Yo,
should be an ironic VTuber though.
yeah, or just start a membership. Like someone pay $5 like each month. Then like there's like the only members can see the stream like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That might not be a bad idea.
yeah, but I have super hesitate to do that.
No,
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah.
All right. Somebody super chatted. Dookie Post super chatted a second ago, and we already addressed this, which is why I didn't go over it. But I'd feel bad if I didn't, because it's not like a joke. Like the guy's trying to be an asshole. He's actually trying to say something. So I'm gonna address it. He said, Shinji, if you watch Fish Tank Season 2.5 on live stream, it could be lucrative for you. And I know you said it's kind of traumatic and you don't feel comfortable
Mm-hmm.
with that. But if you did feel comfortable with it, I will say the best that my channel has done was when I was doing Fish Tank live streams. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was doing watch along streams, and it wasn't just me silent letting the thing play out. I was doing a lot of talking over everything, and I was talking about you guys and what was going on and what I've seen and heard and stuff like that. But like my channel did really really well for that like month or so that I was doing those streams. So if you think you can stomach it and you are in the mood to try live streaming when
Mm-hmm.
2.5 does happen, which is on June 25th actually, that might not be the worst idea in the world, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
Hmm. Also, MC Lean, thank you very much for becoming a member. The dollar menu early access tier. Thank you so much for that, man. I'm gonna have some stuff up there soon. Oh shit, I forgot to put something up there. I'm gonna have to put something else up there then. My bad. I forgot to put something up there that I meant to put up there yesterday. So, but that is what it is. Um, we need a Shinji late night broadcast soon. Um, Sorry about that. Uh, Somebody's asking why it's called 2.5 and not 3, because it's only going to be 2 weeks. It's not a full season, and it's not going to be inside a fish tank house. That's why. Um, Doot Poot says tummy hurt, send help. You got any remedies for that?
Tommy Hand? Who's
Tu-
that?
Tummy hurt.
Tommy Hart.
His belly hurts.
Uh, the guy feeding the heart, like or
Yeah, I don't know. I think he was just making a joke about his belly hurting.
okay. Take care.
Oh man. Now I'm waiting to see if any other questions come in. I don't know if any will though. It all depends. So what do you like to do when you're not like what do you do for fun, Shinji? I don't know if anyone's ever asked you this. What do you do when you're not like having to do schoolwork or getting tormented on a reality show or something like that?
Yeah. After Fish Tank, like I don't know why, but somehow I can enjoy the video game finally. I don't know why, but like long time, like until I joined, I get in the university. Like I have to study hard to, when I was in middle school, I have to study hard to enter the good high school. When I was in high school, I have to study the hard to get in the good university. So like,
Mm.
there's no time to do video game. But now, I'm kind of free now.
Mm.
Yeah. So, five. I I just bought the GTA 5 and Cyberpunk 2077. I
Mm.
never play. I've never played before. I know. I bought Cyberpunk 2077 PlayStation 4, but it didn't work well, so I didn't play. So I just start playing the open world game.
Mm.
That's I'm pretty enjoying. Maybe I play like 100 hours after the fish tank.
That's pretty good. Yeah, when
Yeah,
when you have responsibilities, it makes it tough to play video games, you know? Like
yeah,
I've tried to make sure that I have at least an hour a day where I can play video games because from morning to night I'm working on something, you know, and it overloaded the shit out of me and I realized like, all right, like I got to
yeah.
have a little bit of time for myself, you know. Have you ever played Age of Empires? Have you ever heard of that?
Age of just name, but I don't know about the content.
Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. Um,
Empire, Empire. I know Age of Empire. Yeah,
yeah, it's a really
yeah,
good game. I've been playing it a lot. I got some guys that I play with as well. If you want it, like if you're down to play, do you have a PC or a
yeah. PC and PlayStation 5.
nice. So yeah, if you download it on the PC, let me know and we can play. You know, I'm down to
Okay,
play. Yeah,
okay.
it's a pretty fun game. It's a thinking man's game, you know, and you
It's like
gotta.
civilization or like other stuff. Like,
I
isn't it?
I th- I
Age-
th- I think so. I think
Yeah,
so. I've never played Civ before, so I don't know 1,000% what it's all about, but I believe it's pretty similar.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
strategy game. Yeah.
yeah. It's a really old game too. It's like 25 years old, basically. 20, probably even more at this point. You know, I think it's older than you actually.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm. Oh man.
So yeah.
Um. Somebody said, tell him to do crossover streams with others from Fish Tank and just ignore anyone talking about Fish Tank. Just have fun. A lot of them stream and combining fans would be a good way to get more views. Yeah, like I don't know how you feel about all the other fish, but like they do like you know?
Yeah.
Like if you hit up like whoever and you're like, "Yo, do you want to stream? Do you want to do something on stream?" If they have the time, they'll probably say, "Yeah." You know, I don't see why not, you know. Somebody else said something too. I was going to read as well. Um hmm. Oh yeah, somebody said you could stream Cyberpunk 2077. And then somebody also asked, "Has anybody recognized you in public? And if so, how did it make you feel?"
No one recognize me
Yeah.
because I have bunch of face because because sometimes if I like cross the different way, I'm looks like totally different person
Mm.
now.
Mm.
So I'm like wearing hat or like mask or like like change different and wearing. I never wear this like clothes in the outside, so no one can guess
Yeah, yeah.
who I am. So
Yeah. I've been
I never
rec-
met. Yeah,
I've been recognized once, but other than that, yeah, I've never been recognized by anybody, you know. There's a lot of people who watch Fish Tank, but it's not like we're in a major motion picture here, you know. We're pretty niche, you know.
yeah, that's true.
Mm.
That's
Some
underground thing. It's so niche. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Somebody said Shinji on Hong Kong 2. Do you know what Hong Kong 2 is?
I know the podcast run by the Ben and Chris Lynch.
Yeah, yeah. I was just on there a couple weeks ago actually. It's a pretty good time, you know. I don't know if you'd be able to fly out here, but they did they had Greg on it and they had him on behind a you know, he was just sitting in front of his webcam, you know.
Yeah, I know. I checked that like right after Fish Tank. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If I have opportunity to go to Rhode Island again, maybe.
Mm. Yeah, New England's an all right area. It's not like it's not terrible. You know, there isn't a ton of stuff to do here, but there
Mhm.
is some really good food out this way. You know, if you come out here again, I'll bring you to some of the spots that I like to go to, and you know, you're really gonna enjoy it. It's really good.
Yeah, New England.
Hell
Is
yeah.
it? Is that the like the appear in the Assassin's Creed 3? Assassin's Creed 3?
I think so. I don't know if it was 3, but there was an Assassin's Creed game where it was the Revolutionary War. I'm pretty sure because the New England was where the British came over and settled. Actually,
Yeah.
the first settlement that really stuck in America was
Hmm.
in Plymouth, which I live like when you were in Rhode Island, you were only like 45 minutes to an hour away from that, you know?
Hmm.
This is like the birthplace of America, like quite literally. And
Yeah.
yeah, so it's really historic. It's the oldest part of the nation, and it's beautiful. You know, it's really beautiful. We got problems out here for sure, but you know, and we all Massachusetts specifically, like Lexington, Concord, Boston, which I know you don't exactly know where those are, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I've been to. Yeah.
Oh, you been there?
I've been to Boston. Yeah, to see Harvard University and MIT.
Mm,
Because
mm.
when I was in high school, I just went to the New York 2 weeks.
Oh, that's
So
pretty
then,
sick.
yeah, that time, yeah,
Hell
I've
yeah,
been there. Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, it's a historic place, you know, and the Revolutionary War started here, so that's like what we're known for is like the Boston Red Sox, the New England Patriots, and shooting British people. That's what we're famous for. Oh, and also talking like morons as well, you know. Hey kid, fucking, can I bum a cigarette, dude?
Boston thing. And Duncan.
You're what?
And Duncan.
Oh fuck, Duncan, dude. There is a Dunks on every street corner in Massachusetts and just New England in general. You know, it is crazy.
I know.
Hell
Like
yeah.
7-Eleven. Yeah.
New Kanye says New England is where they figured out the Earth is a rectangle. That's what we're also known for as well.
Kanye. The basic Kanye's behavior.
Oh man. Uh, somebody said Dunkin' Donuts is garbage. You're not wrong, but you're not right. You're not wrong, but you're not right.
It's
Um,
acceptable. Yeah.
yeah, it's like if you can find a place with better donuts, go there every single time. But if you're like, fuck, I want a donut and there's nowhere around, like, all right, fine, it'll do, it'll do.
Good as an emergency option.
Mm. I mean, everything's starting to slow down. I think this would probably be a good place to end it. I should have probably planned a little bit more for the psychology thing. That's on me. I figured that was gonna go longer than it actually did. But we had a pretty good run. It's been about an hour and a half.
That's
So
nice. Yeah.
yeah. Do you have anything you want to say to everybody before we head out?
Uh, Nothing so much.
All right.
Yeah, good. Maybe I will not do the streaming like soon. Yeah.
You said what?
I will not streaming like soon.
So you're not gonna stream anytime soon?
Yeah. And
Okay.
also like I don't do any stuff like I heard some like fake movies. My fake movie
Mm.
appears. So
Mm.
and also someone tried to steal my ID.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
bullshit. So I
Jeez.
heard that. So now I just come down to it's kind of worse situation. So
Mm.
I don't know. I will not upload anything. So like AI voice, especially because I will not make some stuff like that. I will use if I make some contents, I will use my voice.
Mm.
So yeah,
Okay.
don't scammed by these.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Shinji says it's him, it's not him. Just remember that, everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So with that said, thank you very much,
Yeah.
everybody, for
Thank you.
tuning in.
Yeah. Yeah. And thanks for inviting me, Sensei
Of course.
Scott.
And
Yeah.
thank you for coming, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's good to
Yeah.
talk to you again, for real. We'll have to do
Yeah.
this again at some point if you're comfortable with it.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. I will
Cool.
do my best. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, with that said, I was looking over here like my camera was there. Peace out, everybody.